Hey, I'm Hazy O'Neal, and this is Right Quick Reviews, the show where people who never got their Hogwarts acceptance letters can come and sulk without judgment. You're over it, you got over it a long time ago. They're not really tears if they don't fall. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is a prequel to the Harry Potter series. Set in 1926, it stars Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander, a magizoologist who travels to New York City with a magic briefcase full of magical creatures that he studied. While there, some of his fantastic beasts are set loose in the city, and now he's gotta go find them. In case you're curious about the title, you're welcome.
That won't funny.
Shut up, Tommy! One of the things I like about the movie is that it stands on its own very well, especially for a prequel. It doesn't beat you over the head over and over again with fan service and references all the time. Hey, you recognize that character? You know what they do later on? Huh? There's that place from the other films. You know what happens there in a few years? Huh? Thankfully, there's not much of that at all. It drops a few names here and there that you might recognize, but for the most part, it doesn't rely too much on the OG movies. It also expands on the wizarding world outside of the UK because it's set in the US. American wizards have their own government, schools, and even slang. Now, I really like Newt Scamander as a character. He's all socially awkward and weird around people, but when he gets around his creatures, he's a lot more comfortable and confident. He wants to learn more about them and share what he learns with the rest of the wizarding community. And later in life, it leads to him writing the textbook Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is one of the books Harry Potter and his friends use while they're at school. You also have Jacob Kowalski, a muggle, or nomad as they're called in America, you know, for non-magic. Damn, we suck at being original. I like Jacob in the sense of wonder he had when he was introduced to the world of magic. He's pretty much someone for the audience to relate to if they're not familiar with the Potterverse. You also have the Goldstein sisters, Tina and Queenie, who help Newt and Jacob along the way. Now, Tina works for the Magical Congress of the United States, or MACUSA for short, basically the American version of the Ministry of Magic. And Queenie is her flirty little sister who has the power to read minds. Honestly, Jacob and Queenie have some of the funniest moments in the whole movie, especially when they're together. Plus, the movie just looks amazing, from the different types of creatures that show up throughout to the way the MACUSA building looks and operates. It's a spectacle film for sure. Now, that doesn't mean it doesn't have its issues. While the overall story is good, it jumps back and forth between two main plot lines, and the pace changes kind of took me out of it sometimes. Now, on one hand, you have Newt and them trying to relocate his animals, and on the other hand, you have this plot having to do with Colin Farrell's character and this orphanage run by this lady who hates magic. And all throughout the movie, you also have this underlying mystery of the whereabouts of Gellert Grindelwald, who's basically Wizard Hitler. It just seemed like the story wanted to set up so much in one movie because they wanted to make it a 5-part series, which is dope, don't get me wrong, it just needed a bit more focus in my opinion. All that being said, it feels great to be able to visit the Potterverse again, and I can't wait to see where it leads. But what did you guys think? Have you checked out Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? If so, let me know. But until next time, I got to go. Bye.